Well, didn't start the fire. Definitely gonna keep it going though. Alright. Last time around, went down into the burrow hole. Cliff is dead. And his girlfriend's gone. Alright. Next up would be the basement of the embassy. Got a bunch of protectorate dudes to go explode. Oh hey there, Scholarly. Glad to know that my constant tinkering with the audio settings is paying off. Still feel like it could be better, but I'll take it. Alright, so I know I killed a dude in that room. Forget who else was still running around here. At least one sentry. Two guys, one with an energy shield. Oh, there's the guy with the hammer that hangs out in the room over there. I think there's another guy with him too. There's at least like 5 dudes. Thinking it's best if I get rid of the plasma sentry as soon as possible because that thing just shits out damage. Second one. As long as I don't let it shoot during turret mode, shouldn't have to worry too much. But I'm also starting to wonder when that hammer guy's gonna show up. Alright, one problem down. The other one. Not the best launch. Shields down, there goes my movement points. The other gun guy. risk it. Help. Not seeing that hammer guy though. Not sure where he's at. Oh, there he is. Still not enough. Take out this guy. You'll keep running. $530 health. Probably has a better armor suit than the other guys. Load up high explosive. One more. Alright, first try. I only had to come back here way later, much higher leveled, much better equipped. But, job's done. I know I don't actually have to blow up those cameras, but it's bad RP, considering I'm supposed to not be noticed. Amplified shield emitter. Never really used those, but theoretically they're pretty useful. Way less capacity, but it blocks basically anything. Get rid of these armored suits. Actually, junkyard isn't far away. I could try to just sell them. Since they're half decent condition. come back to pick it up after I check out the rest of this place. Small oxygen tank. Need those for the concussive grenades, which I still don't remember if those are actually going to be worth using or not. I did complain about how, like, why stun something when you can just kill it with a different ammo type, but I do like to keep my options open. I was gonna look at something and I completely forgot what it was. Damn it. Oh, right. I was gonna heal up. Don't think I'd be winning very many fights going in with 30% HP and no shields. Speaking of, need to go get some batteries. Oh hey, a doctor. Huh? Are you here to take the corpse away? It's over there. He points his thumb at the mutant corpse resting on the table in the corner. Actually, I'm here to kill you. Guards, intruder. Bad day to be that guy. Body bag. I know that's one of the ways you can solve the quest here, but I'm not really bothered with that. Don't think there's terribly much to loot in the rest of this place, but I have to check. Free grenade. Well, it cost me one lockpick. Not really free. Got it. Another thing marked off the list. Need to go get some more ammo. So another thing I remembered, there is a way to get a 1-point oddity, or at least I think it's a 1 point, might be more. But basically in the area over there, if I had a fishing rod with me, I could go over there and try to fish for a unique item that I'd have to bring back to Southgate Station. I say I could do these things because every other time I've tried, I've spent like hours, it feels like, just fishing, not finding the thing, and then eventually giving up. So I don't know if it's actually even still there. Make some more low-level fire. Alright, forgot I had sold him this. Kinda just wondering why the heck a junkyard merchant had something that actually had quality on it. Right. Up over here, have some juice. So I should go buy some more. I'm back at that spot I was in last time where I'm wondering which quest line I should try to go do. Right now, could go to the arena, could go down to the sewers, could go over to Foundry. Rail crossing's done. Oh right, there was that one thing left in Junkyard that I didn't do. To go report the missing train. I should probably do that one before I forget about it. Not sure if I want to make myself some more grenades. The longer I wait, the more Mark 5s I can craft as soon as I'm at the next level. Which I know I said it was going to take 2 levels to get up to 112, but I'm planning on increasing intelligence up to 7. So I should stock up on some more EMP grenades if I find them. Right. Gonna make some more 25mm frags. Do I have regular batteries? Could probably use the fusions, but it kind of feels like a waste. I was just gonna have to go buy some somewhere. Could try to go sell some more stuff, but don't think the inventories have refreshed by now. So, right back to junkyard. Guy I need to talk to should be up on the second level. I'm pretty sure it's fine for me to use this entrance. They only gun you down if you try to go over this way, before you finish Junkyard. Or well, the main quest part of Junkyard. Forget if they get pissy if I have my weapons equipped up here. I'm pretty sure it's just down there. Let's find out. And they seem fine with it. Here's the guy. This officer's expression is a stern one, stiff as a rail and equally straight. He silently inspects you. Scanning is brief, however, its completion prompting him to slightly raise his chin and addressed you with a formal tone of voice. His rigid pose remains unchanged throughout the whole conversation. Greetings, I'm Major Clifton, commanding officer of South Railroad Outpost. What can I do for you? Found your missing train. Excuse me? How do you know about that? Second option is so funny, but I'll probably get paid less if I go with that one. Captain Irv from Rail Crossing wanted me to find out what happened to it. He nods. Makes sense. Alright, speak. What happened to the train? Free drones hijacked the train. Also, I found no live or dead Protectorate personnel. Free drones. Say no more. Just give me the location and the Protectorate will take care of this. The train operators and soldiers have certainly been killed and ditched somewhere along the way, sadly. I took care of the hijackers. You just need to get your train. South of Rail Crossing. So turn west into a cave, into what appears to be some warehouse. Well done. We'll take care of the rest. I'll order troops to reacquire the train and the supplies without delay. You will wait here until they return. And we wait. As you expected, your wait was rather long. You spent your time mostly walking around and observing the people around you. The Major left his office soon after the two of you spoke and disappeared inside the elevator in the back of the outpost. Finally, after a long wait, the elevator door opens, and the Major emerges with the same face he wore when you left. He calls you back into his office. I've just been informed that the train has been recovered successfully, and it's on its way to this location. Additionally, everything you told me has been confirmed to be true. Now what? You are now free to go back to the captain. Tell him that his supplies will arrive in approximately 2 weeks. I mean, I guess they probably should check the train for bombs, but 2 weeks is a pretty long time. Alright, I'll go tell him that. Before you leave, I have something to tell you. I discussed this whole case with Ambassador Aphanos, and he was rather intrigued, shall we say, by your performance. He wishes to speak with you. You can find him in his office in the embassy, which you can get to by using the elevator. Thanks, I'll do that. Do not keep the ambassador waiting. Also, do note, you must holster all your weapons, grenades, and other dangerous devices while on the embassy premises. That is all. And I unequip everything again. Do not punch the barrel. Hello again, Ambassador. How can I help you this time, Mr. Paul? Major Clifton told me that you wanted to talk to me. Ah, yes. The Major told me that you were integral part of the recovery of the missing train. We were aware of the free drones threat in the south, but so far, they've never been this bold. Not in South Underrail, that is. I either hate the anarchist, or I pretend that I don't even know there were free drones, despite what I said earlier. Damn anarchist. They sure have, but they couldn't fool you, Paul. That's why I have a simple proposal for you. I'm all ears, Ambassador. You have great potential. You see, it is my belief that you can be a powerful ally to the Underrail Protectorate and the United Stations. From how I understood Miss Hale, you've proven yourself quite resourceful to SGS. And while I had no reason to doubt her, only after the recent events have I realized exactly how correct she was. I've talked to some people, and we have agreed that it would be beneficial for us all, United Nations as well as you and Southgate Station, if you were to join the Protectorate ranks. Not as a common foot soldier, no. You're more valuable than that. Rather, as someone who will perform more important tasks. What kind of task are we talking about exactly? Your primary role will mostly be military-oriented one, meaning you will be part of Underrail Protectorate operations. Let's say another train goes missing. Aren't you just the right person for the job? He laughs. But joking aside, there's more to it. You'll also act as a representative of Southgate Station. Our cooperation has been very limited so far, sadly. Despite Mrs. Hale's commendable dedication, your involvement could elevate it to the next level. But more on that later. I best leave something for the consul, he smiles. How's the pay? You will be compensated generously, have no fear. But try to look at the bigger picture. You will be assisting us protect our citizens and take part in building a finer future for everyone. That is priceless, Paul. I sincerely hope you agree. Yeah, but money though. The choice is yours. If you're interested in becoming a part of the Protectorate, reach out to Consul Oliver in Fort Apogee, Upper Underrail. I'd already contacted the consul and explained to him the whole situation, so he's expecting your arrival, Paul. I'll think about it. Understand perfectly well it's not an easy choice for you to make. Nevertheless, I think it would be the correct one. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Anyway, I have to go now. Feel free to come back anytime. Never again. I think I'm gonna head right over there. Actually, no, wait. I'll teleport over to rail crossing, report the missing train, or the solution to the missing train. Hopefully they pay me, and then I'll run over to Fort Apogee. Don't think he's gonna be very happy about the train being delayed by 2 weeks. Also, I wonder if that grenade launcher's done yet. Alright, it's done. He hands you the refurbished weapon. Hope you're happy. Very. It was a lot of work. Had to go over all the internal parts, then find the right chemicals to treat them. Don't get me started on the external bits. He shakes his head, but still maintains a smile. It was a lot of fun. If you ever find another chunk of history like this, bring it in. And there it is. 106 to 209, as opposed to the 58 to 178. Much higher lower end. 25 AP. Just 10 less, slightly more range. The precision penalties are the same. Crit chance is higher, crit bonus is lower. I'll use it for a bit. Still 15 points to reload, but it's way less than the other one. I've informed the Protectorate of the missing train's location. Their soldiers have managed to recover it, and it's on its way back to the outpost. Excellent. The first time, a smile finally appears on the captain's face. I'm just glad all this is coming to an end. Then that again, Paul, you're one incredibly capable individual. Thanks very much. And I promised a reward. Here it is. 400 coins. Oh, did the Major tell you anything about when the supplies will arrive? Said it'll be here in no more than 2 weeks. 2 weeks? That ain't good news. Nothing I could do, I'm afraid. I understand. Thanks for your help. 2 weeks, well long, it's much better than nothing. Alright, got 1 XP and 400 coins. Trying to get a nice little stockpile. Although I think it's 3,000 per super steel plate, so in the long term I'm gonna need a shitload more. But I guess that's future me's problem. Actually, I'll go stop by Buzzer. See if he wants to buy any of this stuff. I mean, he'll buy my grenade launcher, but I'm not sure if I'm done with it. Oh well. Alright. I vaguely remember where the the university, where the Fort Apogee is, relative to the university. I think. Should be over this way. Lots of free drones graffiti around here. Okay, yep, went the right way. It's just annoying drill sounds. Alright, have to go the underground tunnel route. guard gestures you to stop. Hold it right there, citizen. You're about to enter Underrail Protectorate territory. Admittance is not allowed without proper clearance. Therefore, I must ask of you to state your business here. My name Paul. I was sent here by Ambassador Avinas, or Afanas, in order to speak to Consul Oliver. The guard visually inspects you before replying. We need to confirm that, Paul. Is that what you said? Correct. Very well. Please wait here. I will be with you shortly, citizen. True to his words, the guard returns quickly. You're allowed entry, sir. I must ask you to holster all visible weapons, grenades, and otherwise potentially dangerous equipment before you enter the consulate. Failure to do so will be interpreted as a sign of hostility and will be dealt with accordingly, and swiftly. Keep that in mind. To get to the consulate, you need to head straight forward, then left into the main hall. Take the northern set of stairs and afterward take the second door to the right to get to the consul's office. Do not deviate from my directions. You are not allowed entry into any other section of the base. I hope I made everything clear. You may proceed. Alright, just gonna review that. Straight forward, left, main hall, northern set of steps, second door to the right. Definitely gonna remember that. The chunky exosuit right there. This must be the main hall. Up the steps. It was the second door. Hello there, Nancy. Take the door behind me. The consul is expecting you. The consul is looking at his mobile computer as he steps into his office. He says something into it before placing it aside and rising to greet you. Even though certain facial features give away his age, which you suspect is around 45 years. His athletic... give me a moment. His athletic physique and energetic handshake projects an image of someone much younger than that. He shakes her hand, smiles with a white almost identical to the one you saw on Ambassador Afanas, and speaks. Welcome to the United States Consulate, Paul. It is a pleasure to have you here. Neat. Consul pauses for a second before continuing. Well, make yourself comfortable, dear Paul. Must have been a long journey from junkyard to here. Well, it's certainly not close to it. You are right. It is not. We are separated from the lower region by Core City, and you know what the situation is like there, I'm certain. Shall we get down to business? The ambassador informed me that he told you about why you're here, or, better yet, what you will be doing here if you choose to join the Protectorate. Since you've made such a long journey here, I have no doubts you'll soon become one of us, so to speak. However, you'll decide that upon discussing it with the Colonel. Now, Do you have any additional questions before we move on to the next phase? Did you understand everything so far? Who's in charge of the fort? Colonel Frederick Cathcart. He's been in charge since Fort Apogee's deployment. You'll meet him soon enough. Okay, move on to the next part. Excellent. That's important. Everything should be clear. Now we can proceed. Next step should be meeting the Colonel. Now, I've already talked to him about the train, free drones, the political situation, etc. Just so you know that he's familiar with the details. You should see him now. His office is right next to mine. After you're done with him, please come see me once you have the time. I have something I wish to discuss with you. That's that, Paul. Talk to the Colonel and we will see each other later. Au revoir. Fancy words on that guy. Yes? Says the man behind the table with a heavy booming voice. He's an older gentleman of high rank. As his general appearance suggests, you notice him squinting at you, and you observe his eyes working hard to keep you in focus and the image clear. His eyesight must not be as precise as it once was, or as it once probably was. Still, other than that, he seems to be in good shape for a man of his age. Talked to the consul. Told me to see you. So, that part's done. Good. Very good. And now, allow me to properly introduce myself. I am Colonel Frederick Cathcart, Base Commander of Fort Apogee, the headquarters of Underrail Protectorate Military Operations in South Underrail. Your name is known to me already, Paul. I've heard a lot about you so far, and I've yet to confirm it all, or confirm if all of that is indeed true. Care for a cup of mushroom tea? Sure hope there's no polonium in there. That's what I like to hear, Paul. He lifts the phone from the base and presses a few buttons. Miss Trey, would you be so kind to order 2 cups of mushroom tea for me and my guests? Excellent. In my office, right? Good. He hangs up. He leans back into his chair. Ah, now we wait. Where were we? Yes. From what I understand, you want to join the Protectorate forces. Why is that, Paul? What is your take on this hell we live in? Out of all these different organizations you could choose from, why the Protectorate? Might as well be honest with him. As long as the coin's good, I'm up for anything, and the Protectorate seems to be one of the wealthiest factions about. Honest and straightforward, I have to say. Could have told me anything at all, any one of the stock responses regarding creating a better future and all of that. Yet you chose that very response. I have no illusions that most Southerners join our ranks for economic reasons, personal and family security and other benefits. But as long as they're willing to accept discipline, integration, and above all, duty, then they are all welcome. The woman you saw out front enters the office. The Colonel smiles. Miss Trey, how lovely. One is for Mr. Paul and one for me. Thank you. She puts the cups down and leaves the office. Well, now that the tea is here, how about I explain to you your duties here and all the other necessities? He takes a sip. Ooh, good. Good. Nice and hot. So listen up. Paul, You will, should you choose so, become a member of the Underrail Protectorate. You will not be a part of any existing force. Your role will be a bit more specialized. I will be your commanding officer, and you will answer directly to me and me only. My word is the law here. Remember that. So, does that sound acceptable to you? Will you join the Protectorate? It is acceptable. Sign me up. Very good, very good. You will refer to me as Sir, and according to proper military etiquette, a junior officer always salutes his superior first. I suggest you familiarize yourself with proper military etiquette, because from now on, I will accept no excuses. Am I clear so far? Yes, sir. That is what I like to hear. For your assistance in the recovery of the captured train, and for dedication to Protectorate, you are promoted to the rank of Corporal. Alright. And with that, you're allowed nearly full access to Fort Apogee, its food service, armory, mechanical shop, sleeping and training quarters, and so forth. While we're at it, you're advised to see Staff Sergeant Fraser when you have the time. He's in charge of your payment, and you can purchase equipment from him at any time. Do note that you will need United Stations dollars to purchase anything in Fort Apogee. Staff Sergeant can also help you with that. Thank you, sir. Is that all, sir? Thank me by showing your dedication to Protectorate and United Stations. We're far from over, Corporal. It just so happens that I have a mission for you. See what you're made of, Corporal. Yeah, let's hear the mission. He smiles. That's what I like to hear, Corporal. Listen up. For your first mission, sending you to Epione Lab, currently under Protectorate control. It's here in Upper Underrail, to the west of Fort Apogee. Epione Lab. A relic from the times of Biocorp, Corporal. Abandoned a long time ago. What you need to know is that it's now under Protectorate control, and is a strategic location of extreme importance. So, I was contacted by Captain Blackwall, the commanding officer there, and he informed me his patrols reported several strange sightings in the vicinity of the lab. You are to report to the captain and assist him with this little problem. Once you're finished with him, report back to me. Am I clear so far? Yes, sir. Loud and clear, sir. Good. That's what I like to hear. Anything else you want to know before you head there? Nah, I'm good. Sir, salute. Alright. If I remember correctly, they've got a pretty good store here. Just have to remember where the hell it is. The food's over there. Might as well go check. You approach a strapping young lad. Seems to be working with great speed and precision, serving the soldiers, talking to the cook, and even noticing you standing outside of the queue, attempting to start a conversation. Oh, Corporal, hello. First time seeing you here. Welcome to DFAC, better known as the mess hall. He laughs. As you can probably tell, we're quite busy here. He turns to the cook. Running low on rat hound stew cost. Everyone calls me Case, sir, especially when they're hungry. But then it often sounds like, hey Case, step it up boy, we're starving here. He laughs. I am hungry. Show me the goods. Sure, but you have to wait your turn, Corporal. I hope you didn't, mean to jump the queue. Nah, not at all. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. He watches you, clearly watching or waiting for you to stand at the back of the queue. Yeah, we'll wait. There's the food. Actually keep that one. All the canned stuff. Get some of them dollars. Got a boxing ring. A mech bay. Hospital. Actually, I think the merchant was over this way. I'm gonna go check with him first. Because I'm pretty sure he's also gonna give me my first paycheck. Oh yeah, it's right over there. You approach the man you believe to be Staff Sergeant Fraser. You stand still and salute him, and he returns it. During this brief salute, the two of you get the chance to take a look at each other. The first thing you notice is his thin but impressively long nose sitting between his brown eyes. Beneath it, you see jagged lips slowly reshape themselves into a condescending smile. For he too must have noticed something on you that caused that smirk. Then, he opens his mouth to deliver a high-pitched, nasal voice that borders on being feminine, and thus the conversation begins. At ease, Corporal. I'm Staff Sergeant Eric Fraser, and I'm the quartermaster here at Fort Apogee. Alright, I'm gonna stop trying to do a voice. Terrible at it. So, if you need equipment or need to exchange currency, I am the one to come to. Now, Corporal, what'll it be? Get right to business. I have a question, Staff Sergeant. Who gets access to all the high-quality equipment you're hiding in your armory? The good stuff, for good soldiers. Got all these dollars that need to be spent somewhere. Say no more, Corporal. I lied. I don't have that many dollars. Does have a absolute pile of stuff though. Some Mark IVs. Cluster launcher grenades. Forget if these were good or not. But there's gotta be a reason I only remember the thermal barracks. I'm probably not even pronouncing that right. Also, I can't afford it. Alright. Before continuing on, I have to go do an ad break. Be right back in 3-ish minutes. And I'm back with another cup of coffee. Shiny new toys indeed. This guy does have a lot of good stuff. You know, if I could afford it. Yeah, especially later on, the fact that he sells like 20 something hexogen at a time. It's gonna be pretty important. Don't think he... Actually, no, wait. Does he sell good frames for grenade launchers? Maybe. He's not selling any right now, anyway. Currency exchange rate is 5 charons for $2. You're buying dollars and $2 for 3 charons if buying charons. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the exchange rate. I'll just sell him some stuff later. Then I'm fairly sure guys in the other room also sell stuff, so let's go have a peek. Oh hey, an old metro ticket. Don't think these are valid anymore. 1 point. This petite, middle-aged woman you see before you seems to be studying some medical charts. Since your eyes were immediately drawn to the charts she was holding, you were quick to notice that one of her hands is badly scarred. The horribly warped skin of her left hand, diffusing from a few spots and contrasting her otherwise clear skin, seems to have been caused by the healing of a deep burn. She's aware you're looking, but does nothing to conceal the object of your interest. Instead, she lowers the charts and begins talking. However, her voice offers yet another surprise. It is a product of two clearly separate, violently dissonant voices, clashing against each other before merging into one jarring sound. Corporal, nice to meet you. Paul, was it? That's right, it's Paul. Who are you? My name is Anastasia. Anastasia Merrick. This is the... Sorry. This is the infirmary, as you can tell. And I'm the... chief physician here. Show me the medical supplies. No magnesium. Plenty of oxygen tanks. Still a bunch of the hypos. Also, I completely forget how difficult that mission is for the lab. It's probably gonna be harder than the train mission, which was challenging enough. I'll probably wait to go even attempt that one. The rather portly man appears to be working on some complicated-looking mechanical part. All his mental capacity seems to be focused on it. As to him, you aren't there. Granted, there is a lot of noise in the room, which makes it difficult to hear someone approach. And yours has been, so far, met only with the backside of a worn shirt marked with burn marks, oil splotches, and a few torn spots. Excuse me. He twitches for an instant, dropping his screwdriver, turns around, his face morphing from confusion into a smile. Gee, you startled me, sir. Oh, I'm sorry. I was focused on repairing the right leg stabilizer that I wasn't even aware someone was there. He laughs. Gee. Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. No need to apologize, sir. It's my fault. I forget myself sometimes. Gotta get this dreadnought up and running soon, so I'm all, well. He wipes off his black hands. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Luca Giotto, head mechanic. Are you by any chance here to purchase some components, or are you just getting to know yourself with the base? Bit of both. Show me the goods. It's button pressing time. Gotta fill me in on those new features, though. Unless if by button pressing time you mean you're gonna go live. In which case I should probably have that open in a tab. Man, I really did get myself a third screen. Got too much shit to juggle. Anyway, back to the components. Doesn't really have anything I want to buy right now. And there's nothing I can sell him. Yeah, I get you. But honestly, I think at this point, you're allowed to shill yourself as much as you want on my channel. Since I do like your stuff, so you get a free pass. Approach a man working on a console next to one of the dreadnoughts. The oil splotches on his coveralls quickly yank your attention toward them. The more and more you stare, the more separate and interesting shapes you manage to identify. There's a three-legged rat hound, a mushroom, a stalagmite, a bat, a blob, and a larger blob. However, you are interrupted when a man notices you staring at his clothes. What you doing there, sir? The oil splotches on your overalls form some truly interesting shapes. He laughs, revealing the few teeth he's got. Look over here. I found Staff Sergeant Fraser on me bum. Somehow, some oil spilled on a chair and I sat on it. He shows you an ugly blot on his rear, one that looks like a man with a greatly oversized nose. Look at that beak. He laughs. That's what I thought at first. Oh, best blot ever. Hey, name's Will, sir. Got some questions for you, Will. I'm afraid I don't have much time to chat, sir. If you need me to do something, it's okay, but otherwise chatting means not working. I'll leave you to it, Will. Don't mind me just walking into the back rooms. Free battery. And a blue rune on the ground. Time for juice. Alright. Done up here for now. How about I go explore the sewers for a bit? I haven't seen, what's her face, the trinket seller, so I'm pretty sure I've got Boof on this playthrough. Or maybe I'm misremembering. Either way, I'm going down there. Just check the stores real quick. Yep, refreshed. But nothing to sell. Kind of a heavy grenade launcher. Leave it here for now. Tempted by the regen vest. But it's gonna be a long while before I can even use it anyways. Oh wait, one more level down. Of course, the one time I actually do want to go all the way down here and I don't even pick the right option. Don't think one grenade's gonna be enough, unless if it's a really good crit. Let's find out. Yeah, would have to be a crit. Red hounds up there. More red hounds. whole lot of trash. The way is blocked by hazardous waste. Getting through would be a monstrous effort. If you say so, video game. Look down. Can't clearly see the bottom from up here. Just short. And a rat hound. One health. Scrapture. A ladder. I don't remember a ladder being here. This place has a lot of napalm sitting around. Like, a lot of it. Metal spikes. Master Laser Blaster, Master Time Slicer, and Master Skull Smasher. They're all wearing bomb suits. Might be kinda difficult to take them on with the current setup I have. Also, I forgot to look at how much health they had. That's a lot of health. You know what? Just for fun, let's see what happens. lot of fire. That's a lot of damage. Alright, gonna sneak in, grab the components, get the hell out of here. It's definitely a future me problem. Alright, this guy. Think I'm gonna lure him out with a grenade. Rick the Rat. Oh, he's dead. Thought that guy had a knife. Gonna get hit by the poison. And I'm pretty sure my disarming skill is bad enough that I have no hope of disabling the bear trap without just walking on it. Let's try anyways. Disappointing, but not surprising. Rat Head Amulet. Some people believe that wearing this will give you the tenacity to survive in harsh environments where the food is scarce. 1 point. And the Claw. Improvised weapon made from the paw and the claws of a rat hound. And a barrel soup ladle. Plain ladle connected to a long pipe. It has to be long enough so that the zoners can scrape the bottom of the barrel. Probably should have brought a gas mask or something. How expensive are these grenades I've been using anyway? Value of 95 per grenade. It's still much cheaper than the Mark III's. Huh. Wonder why they're all out here patrolling. Gonna take advantage of it. That guy has a sniper rifle. And now he's dead. Two shots, two misses. Can't go that way. Left dog leather armor somewhere else. So I'm just gonna have to wait. We drink a slackjaw. Sickeningly pungent cocktail that causes notable but temporary disruption of higher mental functions, for better or for worse. In other words, it's a Long Island iced tea. Well, actually, nah. Be more like a Jägermeister or something. The whole point of the Long Island iced tea is supposed to be that it doesn't taste like it has nearly as much booze as it does have in it. Jaeger, on the other hand, tastes like cough medicine and gin combined. That said, it's been years since I touched the stuff. Not sure if I should fix that. Let's see what's down this hole. Nothing good, I'm sure. Right, not sure what I pissed off. Not seeing anything. Alright, crossbow guy down. Oh, saw a guy right up there. Could just barely see him. Another crossbow guy. Damn you. Shit. That was a really bad move. Hopefully I survive it. At least they made this convenient. Alright. Any fight that I don't have to reload from is probably a good fight. Better use the good hypo. See what's up the pipe. Cuddle snails. Pretty tanky. Damn. Bio and acid damage. Let's load up high explosives. So if there's two very dangerous enemies in there, surely they're guarding something important, right? Not a very good start. But I got him. But will I survive? If I jump out of the pipe, I will. Three rubber balls. Gotta like that. Right. Surely the toxic gas has dissipated by now. It has. Not really looking worth it so far. Look up. Clogged downpipe is right above. this launcher any good? 4876. We sell those. Doing on bottles and rags. It's still a very healthy supply. Carrying too much crap again. Alright, back to looting. So much free stuff down here. I'm probably gonna want to start stockpiling the toxic sludge. Won't be useful for a while, but once it does become useful, gonna be needing a whole lot of them. Probably. I do have the thing for lockpicks. Make some Mark IIs. Yeah, whole lot of uglies in here. And I'm gonna have to hit myself if I want to get rid of that guy. Shields up. Suboptimal. Right. Pretty sure there's not gonna be anything in that corner, so all that's left here is the pipes. Water has its display split in half. Sections read Cluster 1 and Cluster 2. Cameras are placed on the ceiling, far above the sewage pool. I'm guessing it's gonna dump stuff out. Let's do them one at a time. 1. The trash inside is stuck. Right? How about 2? Bunch of warthogs. How about 3? Stuck. Need 10 strength. Can boost it up by 1 with the Red Hound barbecue, but I'm not sure if I can get another +1. Oh no, wait. I can use the adrenaline shot. Yeah, probably worth it. Barrel fill out. And some trash. Not sure why I entered combat, but that's a dog right there. That was a dog. Now it's gone. That was 5. Maybe if I sit here for long enough, the warthogs will kill themselves on the acid. Not a great chance of that happening. Picks up the grenade launcher. And the sniper. Gonna leave the rest as is. One down. Two down. tungsten steel plates. Not the best quality. Don't have the blueprints for making Ragnade shells, I think. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Corrosion has eaten away at this pipe. Pillar has miraculously held it from collapsing down. It's a huge hole up above. Wonder if anything has changed in there. Not really. There's nothing else in here. Wonder where the heck Booth is. Are always snails there? Should've loaded a high explosive. Everyone did. Alright. So I'm gonna go and take another 3-ish minute break. Rats. And I'm back. Slightly more caffeinated because I've been sipping the drink. Alright. Up there, there's toxic waste. Over here, there's barrel. What's in the barrel? Bottles. Really should have brought a gas mask. Yep. Maybe I'll save that one for later. Or maybe just not loot the toxic waste. That would probably help with not dying to toxic waste. Forget what's up here. Alright, this place. Kinda like to have more grenades, or well, launcher grenades, before I go in here. Don't have the materials to make some right now anyways. Gonna have to come back over here later anyways, so get it all on the second trip. Might even be a third trip because of the bunch of guys in bomb suits or whatever. Alright, where do I want to go next? Preferably it'd be somewhere I can get 10 more XP points. I'll go talk to Gorski. There's this room full of psychos. Give this a try. was a horrific miss right there. Not the right move. Definitely not the right move. Alright, try that again. Angles are so weird for shooting through doorways. Oh, there's a guy right there. Barely noticed him. Goddamn. Scary as hell, Nev guy. Alright, third time's a charm. Alright, just that guy left. His adrenaline rush is wasted. And he ran right back into the fire. As long as he stays over there, I'll be fine. Blind fire. think I got him. Gonna have to restock the grenades. No XP in here. But I'll take the money. Much stuff should I repair? Probably worth fixing the rifle. Or the sniper rifle to be more specific. Could fix up the pistol, but doesn't generate that much value. Grenade launcher's already fixed. Very few people even buy crossbows. Other rifle's not worth fixing. And then there's the one vest I have that's actually good. Hold on to those metal scraps. My stuff is in good enough condition. Alright, time to go sell. Menus, increase strength and constitution by 1, intimidation by 15, reduce intelligence by 3 and will by 1. I mean, I guess it's good, but if I need strength, there's Red Hot and Barbecue right there. That's a lot cheaper. Still has a little bit more money. Could sell the batteries, but I'm gonna keep stockpiling them until I know I have more than I'm gonna want. No sense selling now and then having to buy more batteries later, after all. Wants 2 firearms. Fix this up and then sell it. And on second thought, I don't think you can afford it. On the other hand, just buy a big pile of Exogen. And a scope. Oh, hello there, Grimcoat. Just bought an inferior vest for no particular reason. Darn. Hold on to those. Grab the rest of these. Probably use more of those, actually. $49 of them. Put 20 away. I already had a biotech suit. In lockpicks. 2 crossbows. Alright. Next up, how about arena? Probably just do the first 3 rounds of it or so. The ones that's just against a bunch of wildlife. I want better grenades for later. Your approach transforms the man's sharply lined face into one dull expression, further emphasized by a drawn-out sigh that follows it. The big fellow lazily rises from behind his desk and greets you with a level of enthusiasm already implied by the first few seconds of your encounter. In his initial words, which come after he scratches his beard for 2 good seconds, sounds like if they've just woken up and are stumbling on their way out. However, the second sentence gets carried by a fully projected and articulate voice fitting for a man of his stature. Here comes another one. Hey there, welcome to the arena. Are you lost, or are you here to fight? Here to fight. He nods. Good. I'm Centaur Lannister, and I'm in charge of recruiting fighters and organizing matches. Your name is... Balt. Good. Now, I don't know. Scratches his head. Unless you've been living in deep caverns or something like that. Should be familiar with how the arena works, right? Yeah, let's get past that and get to the fighting. Good. Smiles. This is gonna be quick. Just one thing before you can start your first match. Sign here. Hands you a piece of paper. If you don't know how to write your whole name, just write X. Sign. So, you know how to write your name after all. Congratulations, you're now a challenger. Ready for your first fight? Sure. Good. You'll be fighting some rat hounds with 2 other challengers. 2 other challengers. Let's get you going. And we're back. All you bloodthirsty maniacs are about to witness another beautiful bloodshed. Today, we'll enjoy a fight between these 3 challengers and a pack of hungry rat hounds. It's a lot of rats. Give us a bloodbath. Alright. Step 1. Fire. Step 2. Explode. And best of luck rest of the team. I think we got this. I blew up the camera. Never said I couldn't do that. gonna save the rest of my ammo. Beautiful carnage. Soon as we clean up the mess, we'll be moving on to the next event. Thank you. Alright. Round 1 was, as expected. Forget what's in round 2. It's either siphoners or side beetles. Let's find out. Good, good, good. You survived. Not such a half-wit after all. Here's your reward. 50 coins. Also, everything in the loot locker, right behind me, is yours. Only 50. What more do you want? This was your first match. More matches you survive, the better to pay. Ready for more? Right after I look at the locker. Haha. I think this is a recent addition. Either that or I've missed it a bunch of times. Ancient Rathound Tooth. Looks very menacing, especially when attached to a living ancient rathound. 3 points. Just need another 7. Ready for another match? I'm ready. You like side beetles? Actually, I don't care. You're fighting them anyways. We're back again. Sure you can't wait to see the next Slaughterfest. Oh, did someone say bugs? Because that's what our challengers have on the menu today. Or is it the other way around? Laughs. Give us a bloodbath. And the big one's the only real problem here. And the big one ran and hide, or ran and hid. I am the English good. That guy's getting fucked up. Don't see the big one. There it is. how this one works. Does not work at all because I missed. See if this is enough. It is not. Panic. Smell of burning insects always bring me back to the famous match where Defray obliterated 40 bugs with his arm flamers. I hope you enjoyed this event as much as I have. We'll be back soon. Just a bunch of bug shells. Alright, next one should be the siphoners. Listen, Paul, that wasn't bad at all. Here's your reward. 75 coins. Still have your limbs attached, which is always good. Good indeed. Next match. Guess what's next in line for you? No guess? He grins. Siphoners. Welcome back to another event. Our apologies to all our Arena Now spectators. We've just been informed we got some minor technical difficulties. But rest assured, we'll deal with those as soon as possible. Your bloodthirsty needs must be satisfied. Let's not prolong this anymore. Time for our challengers to battle some siphoners. Expect nothing short of a hardcore bloodbath. Those ones have a lot of health. Well, not that much more. But I'm also pretty sure they have a lot more evasion. About half the health. Probably try avoid hitting the other dudes. 89% chance not to do that. Alright, one left. Don't fuck this up, crossbow guy. Never mind. There was one more. Not looking good over there. I can't see the other guy. Well, that was certainly a decision to stay right there next to him. It's after me now. Dominating was quite a fun bloodshed to see. Beautiful carnage indeed. Wonder if I get that guy's loot. I do. Skull-shaped mark on the surface of greater siphoner skin. Surely, this is just accidental. 2 points. Also get some greater siphoner leather. Not the item for my build, however. Piece of siphoner skin containing a marking in the color common to the creature but in the shape of a heart. Just 2 points away. Also, I know I didn't take a break that long ago, but I really have to go take another break. Be right back. And I'm back. I've probably been drinking too much coffee today. Also, I thought about the arena again a little bit, and I'm pretty sure I also have to deal with some burglars. Fortunately, I've already got all the oddity items from them, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Only have the one Molotov. Do have plenty of magnesium. Starting to like you. You're turning out better than I originally thought. I apologize if I ever called you a half-wit. Here's some coins as usual. 100 coins. Next match. This is gonna be a tough one. About to fight some nasty burrowers. I mean, you and 2 other challengers, as usual. Good luck, Hat. Paul. Don't see any warriors. Or, never mind, the guy right at the front is. And I missed a dialogue. I see these monsters die in pain. Give us a bloodbath. Alright, as per usual, fire. Then stay right here. I'll let the other challengers deal with the small stuff. Interesting direction for him to walk in. Not quite enough, but the fire's gonna get him. Not before he takes a bite out of that guy. One spawn left. Can he win it? cannot. Beautiful carnage, just beautiful. A dominating performance by our challengers. You want more? Can't hear you. Of course you do. Get ready for some hardcore slaughter after the break. Check the locker. About what I expected. I think from this point it's like actual arena matches and not just blowing up a bunch of bugs. But I don't entirely remember. Congratulations. Most challengers can't make it this far. Half-wits. He laughs. You know the drill. Take this. Win 50 coins. Next match. Good news. Or bad. I don't know. Depends on the perspective. No more beasts for you. You're gonna fight Pulverizer. Whoever he is, he's about to die. I like your enthusiasm. Let's get you in there then. Welcome back, all you bloodthirsty maniacs. We gathered here today to witness and enjoy a savage clash between these two challengers. First, let's hear it for Pulverizer. This former gladiator, now a mere challenger due to some very, very bad decision making, still fights with unrelenting and savage brutality. On the other side, we have Paul, our young aspiring challenger. Will the challenger's young blood be spilled today? Let's find out. That is a lot of health. Let's work on that. It's not gonna work, he says. Hit him with Nadis and a flashbang. Could try to set him on fire again. Probably the better move. Now he's over there. Blind fire. I'm just gonna hang out right here. It's not taking terribly much damage. Maybe I swap over to the high explosive. Not sure if that's doing better or worse. I think worse. Just keep setting him on fire. Got the morphine. And I just need to get him down to 30% health for a very easy win. Might take a few more hits. I'm gonna get smacked for that one. Classify adrenaline shot. And there we go. One dead pulverizer. All is dominating. This young challenger just defeated Pulverizer. Well done. Will we see more of Paul, or will this young blood fall like Pulverizer fell today? After the break, we'll be watching the Bell Sisters. Had a bunch of flashbangs. We should have used them. That might be a shield upgrade. Let's see. 743, 86, capacity 345. 847, 93, capacity 345. It is an upgrade, if only very slightly. Alright, gonna need more grenades. Let me just collect the paycheck first. That was one hell of a fight. Good job, Paul. Now brace yourself. Got some good news. Some folks up there loved your performance so far. He makes a dramatic pause. You're gonna be a primetime challenger. Not a gladiator yet. Gotta defeat one of them to earn that title. But this is big anyways. And to think I almost threw away that application form you signed. Now, I'm gonna schedule your first primetime match. You come back later and get ready for some real domination. He looks at you for several seconds with a confused look on his face, as if he's wondering why you aren't leaving. Then, he raises his eyebrows in a moment of realization. Oh, I forgot your reward. Why didn't you say something? 200 coins. There. Now get some rest and see you later. Yeah, that guy's definitely less of a pushover on dominating. A robed figure steps up and talks to you. Paul, I want to congratulate you on your victory. That last match of yours. Perfection. Thanks. I tried my best. I can see that. My name's Gary. I'm an enthusiast. A bloodthirsty maniac, if you will. He smiles. I hope I'm not bothering you too much, but wow, you are making remarkable progress. Caught the eye of the crowd extremely fast, I can tell you that. That's pretty amazing, and pretty rare. Are you by, any chance, how do I put this, backed up by any of the families? What do you mean? He chuckles. Talking about the oligarchs, of course. You know, Knight family, Simmons, Edstrom, perhaps? Nope. Got nothing to do with any of them. No? Then you most definitely should. It'll help you a lot with your career. Trust me. Seem to know a lot about the arena. I'm just an enthusiast. Been one for years. And you're new to the arena, and you've got great potential. And know a lot about the gladiators you'll be battling, and judging by your skills, you'll battle many more. I simply want to be helpful. And what do you get out of this? Want me to pay you for this info? No. I'm an enthusiast, as I said already. Simply enjoy everything arena related, and things have become a bit stale lately. Feel you can stir things up. That's why I don't want you to die too soon, to be honest. I happen to know who your next opponent is, and I can offer a bit of advice on fighting him. I've seen many of his battles, so I've picked up a few things. What can you tell me about him? You'll be fighting Bullseye. He's mean, he's fast, he's damn accurate with his crossbow. One of the most dominating marksmen currently. Important thing to note here is that his success does not only come from his ability to send a bolt through a fly's wing without killing the thing, but also from the fact that he dips his bolts into various poisons. If you're not careful, your blood will quickly be filled with lethal concoctions. Make sure you're ready for it. On the other hand, he's slightly armored. Hit him fast, hit him hard, and he'll be no match for you. Good luck. I'll be seeing you, Gary. Goodbye. What a nice guy. Right. Sell this hammer. Could use some more grenades, but I could just make them. Stock didn't refresh. Just make a couple of Mark IVs. About 5 of them. Gotta go try out the match right away. Get the feeling it might be a lot more of a challenge. But I'll find out pretty quickly. do only need 2 more points. Actually, maybe that's what I should go do. Just get the 2 more points, make some real grenades, and then go fuck them all up. Basically, haven't touched the upper Underrail other than going to Fort Apogee, so just have to wander around for a bit. Probably should have done that before I made the grenades, but grenades are meant to be used. That's what I'm gonna do. Dog named Kirby, and a baker. A thin young woman speaks to you with a quiet voice, almost a whisper. Got any spare change? Coin or two? The small, malnourished dog stares at you, reaffirming its master's plead. An opportunity to be generous. Yeah, not picking that last one. Coin or two isn't gonna be enough. Have 20. She smiles at you. That's a lot more than what I usually get. Look, Kirby, gonna be eating something nice today. It wiggles its tail happily. Woof. Thanks again. Bless ya. Seem like a sketchy bunch. Scratched out sign. Damaged vent. The whole vent is warped and cracked. Perhaps it could be removed with some force. Bandits. A guy named Gubbins. Seems dangerous. Oh, hey there. It's not a very great spot to be. $2,700. Even more health than Pulverizer. Less damage resistance though. secret crawl space. That guy deleted me instantly. Got critically hit by a frag grenade. There. Only I'm supposed to be able to do that. Let's try the exterior approach. Well, that definitely didn't go better. Just gonna walk right on by. Telephone. There's nothing that indicates the current functionality of this phone. Compartment. Nothing. Some stuff around here. Acid blob trap. Wonder if I can set those off with the grenade launcher. Seems to have gotten rid of it. Old metro ticket. 1 point. Just need another one. It's behind the door. Hold up. Alright. What's behind the door? Dogs. And free drone fighters. Well, time to kill again. There's a lot of dogs. Alright, guy with the big rifles down. And another one with a big rifle. And tread. Wrong button. Need more than that. him with the stun. That ain't good. What are the odds that he hits me with an 87 damage attack? Pretty high as it turns out. I'll come back for those guys later. Trapdoor over there. Probably just a different way to get fucked up by those guys. Next station. Keep out. Is everything here? Lots of blood on the rails. More bandits. Try to get him with a sneak attack. All but one. Surely he's not gonna be able to instantly kill me in one turn, will he? Nearly. No XP here. But I can just go sell all this stuff at Fort Apogee. Speaking of, I didn't entirely explore all of that, so maybe there's an oddity hiding somewhere in there. H to fast forward. Pretty sure I still have to unequip everything. Didn't tell me otherwise. Not sure what I expected in here. I think I already checked everything in this area. Oh, so much for this plan. Maybe down this long hallway. Doesn't seem like it. Just sell this stuff. How many grenades? What's 15? I just sell all of those. Still has those cluster launcher grenades. Onager frame. Or is it Onager? I don't know how to pronounce that. I think I need a frame for the other unique grenade launcher that I haven't found yet. But I think it needs to be higher than 124. Like either a 130 or 140. Gonna pass on it, but hopefully it's not the thing I needed. There's no SAR frame. Go back over towards where the university is. There's gotta be something around here somewhere. hey, these guys weren't here last time. Flash and Shell Shock. For named characters, they don't seem all that healthy. Oh. Yeah, he seems a bit more dangerous. And I forgot to recharge my shield. Damn. I'm pretty sure I can take him. Just have to not fuck it up. Not sure if his buddies did an aggro or he just has a really high initiative. He beat me up by 1. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one. But I can try. Oh hey, now there's just regular bandits. Well, might have to avoid this area. Gonna dig around this place. At least I don't have to worry about getting shot here. Not sure what I expected. Oh hey look, my favorite character. What? Filthy and foul-smelling old man gives you a wicked stare akin to a serpent, but one with a slight mental retardation. Afterwards, he opens his mouth so wide it makes him look like he is just about to vomit. He doesn't, thankfully, but he still holds the expression, saying nothing at any point during his peculiar introduction. Are you okay? He yells loudly. What? He asked if you're okay. What? The hell's wrong with you? What? So long, idiot. I don't think there's anything for me here. Keep going down the rails. Bunch of bandits. And an old metro ticket. Just the thing I wanted. Character has gained access to specialization points. Exciting. One int. I now have enough to make Mark 5s. What do I want for feet? Probably this one. Tricky trajectory. Area of effect weapons deal 10% bonus damage and ignore 30% of target's evasion. Works with all non-thrown area of effect weapons, including those mounted on vehicles. In other words, only works for the launcher nades, not the throwing nades. Still pretty darn good. And for a specialization, it's probably gonna be armor sloping. Further reduces enemy or armor penalty by 2% for each specialization point. Which, since that applies to both my boots and my body armor, the next sets I'm gonna craft are gonna have 8% less once I have 2 points in this. Or something like that, I don't know. Just gonna run back over to Core City, go make those Mark 5s. Oh hey, it's Platinum Wolf 28. That's a familiar username now, isn't it? Well, familiar to me anyway. He's gonna sell all this crap. Ooh, and a subscription. Very generous today. Although I know that sounded sarcastic, but thank you very much. He now has the cheesy mode. Very powerful, very strong. Alright, now I'm gonna bang out a shitzillion grenades. Or more accurately, 25 grenades. Alright, now I just got some very fun toys I could be playing with, but it's unfortunately time to end the stream. For now, anyway. It's right around time for din-dins. So, thanks again to Platinum Wolf. Every subscriber is one step closer to something. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Anyways, I think I'm going to raid a certain someone who was here earlier. Let me just type in the thing correctly. There we go. Go see how Scholarly Frog is doing with Peak. He managed to get to the top last time, so I'm sure he can do it again. But anyways, thanks for watching the stream. Hopefully it was entertaining. See ya.